In this video, we are going to show how we update an existing app, which is already in the App Store. Um, Here, I noticed that this particular repository, the PSQI questionnaire, um, I think someone updated the landing activity. So if I do, um, I just want to see what the update was. I can see. The update was this, so if I see what this is, just quickly inspecting this update. Okay, so I guess it was to change from yeah, the base landing activity to the diabetes landing activity. So we are going to update this, we're going to push this update, and yeah, um, okay. So the first things first is the same thing. We need to make sure that we tag this because the tag should be different, like +1. Try to add 1 to this last number here. So the kind of nomenclature I'm trying to follow every time is this last one here represents the app specific, but this middle number here represents the libraries. So so if I change the libraries, I'll try to update the middle number. Although to be honest, we should probably just update this number and just keep counting up. When it reaches 9, then we update this one. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, for now, so this is clean at this point. So we need to build the signed APK. Generate signed APK. Again, find the APK key, and you should also find the username, the password that you will need. Um, So the APK key should be in the current repository. If it is not there, at least I know it is in the pulmonary questionnaire. Or Dr. Fletcher could actually provide you with the API key, and as he provides you with the API key, he should also provide you with the password. This password, once you've entered this password, you should be able to select this here and say select existing and this mobile technology lab. And you just repeat the same password here. Remember the password so you don't have to retype this over and over. So we are going to be generating no, we need to tag. So if I do git tag, we see that we are still at the old tag. We don't want that. So how I know we are at the old tag is master currently does not have a tag associated with it. This is where the old tag was. We don't want this. So what we are going to do, oh, there's something else I needed to add on the git ignore. Git remove dash dash address that is git updating git no. Right, so this is where we are now. We want to tag this to 1.1.2, for example. Right, maybe by the time you need to do this, there is a convention already established. If so, just ask Dr. Fletcher. He will be able to tell you if there is a convention. Otherwise, just add 1 to the smallest to the patch version. So we are good to go, and if we try this, we see that it is here. Okay, so that is what, so it is currently tagged. This is what you want to see. At this point, we can now go ahead and generate the signed APK. Make sure you have the file and the password. Select the what is already existing in here, and then you build the APK. So I am going to pause this and we'll resume when that's finished. Okay. It looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like it's done. It has generated the APK. Let's locate that. This is the old one, right? This version 1.1.1. So I'll just copy this name and I'll rename this one to be version 1.1.2. And I'll delete the old one. I'll put this in the Dropbox, and I also delete this one from here. Alright, so that should be all set at this point. What we want to do now is we need to actually go to the listing of all our applications and find the PSQI questionnaire. So if I refresh this, make sure it's like apps publish, and then you should be able to find this. You need to be on the mobiletechnologylab@gmail.com account. And from here you look for the PSQI. Yep, so this is the app we are trying to, I guess it's a sleep questionnaire. We may have to rename all these. Okay, so it says not found, but that's okay. It's an app that was published recently, so it will take a while to appear on the store, which is fine. Okay. So what we want to do is to go to the release management, app releases, and manage. We want to create a new release, a new beta release. It will ask us for the APK. We select the APK, the version 1.1.2, and that should, okay, so that is done. So you see it's updating us from this to this. Okay, yeah, this is the new release, and then here we'll see internal changes. It's nothing external. The external user will not see any visible changes, so I just say some internal changes. So we'll just say bug fixes, but I'll just leave that. Alright, it's completed, and let's just confirm this. Alright, so this release is currently in progress, and that is what we should expect to see in the Play Store. So that concludes this series. Again, any further questions you can ask myself or Dr. Fletcher.